This is Tommy Watt for TT Boxing, and I'm here with the next world champion, Mr. Dennis Hurricane Hogan. How you doing, mate?
Very good, thanks, Tommy.
Picked up a very convincing win today over Jim Kelly. It was touted to be a very close fight, but cruising towards the end. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel really good. Was pretty close the first round, and then I started to see some openings and started to see what was going on, and I feel like I just took control of the fight from then on, and yeah, it was a good scrap in the last couple of rounds, I feel.
Yeah, it was, and they're so close to knocking him out of the ring at one point, and so he managed to avoid that. He's a wily old character, and so tied you up at any point where he was really sort of in danger. And was that frustrating you? Because it was a very mature performance to sort of keep going.
No, to be honest with you, I gave him respect because he got himself out of trouble a lot of times. That time when I felt I nearly got him, I was only an inch away from landing him out the ring onto the ground. I could see it. He was gone, and he crash tackled me to the floor. So all credit to him. I know, yeah, again frustrating a little bit, but I mean all credit to him. He saved himself in the fight. So it's what it is.
Yeah, no, so there was a lot of talk in the build-up, but say everything's been fairly amicable over the last couple of days. You know, as soon as the fight was really on the horizon, things kind of settled down, and we saw Jim come up and congratulate you on the win and was very magnanimous. So I take it that means a lot to see someone, you know, with that kind of class in defeat. Yeah,
it's hard to imagine when there was so much being said in the lead-up. How you could be friends afterwards, but it just happens when two warriors go to war. You just have so much respect for each other at the end of it, and that's what's happened there. And he's come back to the changing room and he's had a chat, and he's a nice guy. You know, I think he said he's planning on moving here, so maybe we made a good impression on him, or he's liked what he's seen. I certainly did. I'm here 7 years now, so but I'm glad it's all over and done with now. I'm glad I can put my Facebook back on now. And his fans were messaging me, inboxing me, Dennis, you're gonna lose this, that, and the other. I was like, yeah, whatever, like, you know. But I'm glad now. I'll have a free couple of weeks anyway without any of that stuff going on.
And then it can all start again, because obviously the next fight is the big one. You know, obviously we're waiting for the winner of Saddam Ali and Liam Smith. Have you any preference as to who you'll face next?
Preference? Yeah, I suppose maybe Liam Smith. I feel like we could get that deal over the line a bit easier, and I did always feel when Smith was the champion that I did want to fight with him. Haven't looked at Saddam Ali that much, but these guys are top caliber fighters, so I have to I have to like get up and get myself going to get a good win over one of these guys. So I'm under no illusion that these fights are going to be tough, but with the right team that I have and the right training camp, I know I can beat these guys and be world champion, which I will.
Yes, it sounds already like Glenn Rushton has a plan for both fighters. Seems supremely confident that you can beat both of them, but say obviously Smith I think would be the bigger draw financially. And would you be happy to travel to the UK if that fight was to happen, or do you think the boys at DDP can bring Liam Smith over here? I
said originally that I wouldn't mind going to England, but and fighting Liam Smith there, but the boys at DDP are doing an unbelievable job, and they said, and Paul stated tonight, that they want to get the fights here, the big fights for Australia. They've got a big vision for Brisbane, Australia, and for the fighters here, and I think they could do it. I really do. Like, they've pulled off 2 great shows now already, so anything's possible.
So, and you may not have caught the fight earlier in the night, which stole the show between Reynold Quinn and Damien Hooper, but definitely one worth a watch. But from top to bottom, the card was fantastic tonight, and a very competitive show, which is absolutely what the fans want. And on that card, we had 2 of your stablemates in Joe Goodall and Nathan Webber, both picking up the KO wins. I understand there was a small bet between the boys in the gym. Can you give us the details of that?
Yeah, Glenn wanted the 3 of us to get knockouts, and when I got into the changing room, the boys had already had 2 first round knockouts. So I lost that bet, but it is what it is, and I'll have to do a couple of burpees on the way home.
Yeah, you will.
All right, well, look, best of luck. Go and enjoy your after party, go and enjoy celebrations, and we'll see you soon when you're getting ready for your world title fight.
Yeah, buddy.
Cheers, Dennis.
Thanks, mate.